allow myself
Okay.
for you to just hurt me by your words, that means you are controlling me.
Wow.
With your words.
Yeah.
You get it? So I'm supposed to decide how I feel.
Okay.
When somebody says something to me.
Okay.
You understand? So I don't get hurt by people's words.
Silence is full of words. I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle, aka what my kind. And there's the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. Today I have a brother in the studio in which he's going to tell us so many things about life. He's going to tell us about religion. It's very, very specific in religion. That's his field. It's full of wisdom. It's full of mysteries. And today we are blessed to have him on this show. So without not wasting my time, let's go for a quick break. When I come back, the guest will introduce himself. Stick and stay. If you just tune in, you are still watching the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. And as I said earlier on, today I have a brother in the studio. It's full of mysteries. It's full. The real specific thing that is really good at is religion. Today we are privileged to have this brother. So without not wasting my time, let's invite our brother into the seat. Yo, bro. Oh, welcome. Oh, okay. So you are welcome to the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. It's a privilege to have you in the studio. You look very good, bro. Okay, I love your chain. Is it gold or silver or bronze? It's silver. Okay. Okay. It looks nice on you. Okay. This is the first time seeing you and also showing you to larger audience and people who are watching all over the world. We don't know you, so we want to know you. Okay, so what's your name?
Okay, I'm Ekow Amponsah.
Ekow Amponsah.
Yeah,
that's your real name?
Yeah, that's my real name.
Okay, we are going to your educational background. We are starting from the primary, the high school, and the tertiary. So let's go to the primary school. Where did you have your primary school?
Okay. My primary school was in Acropolis.
Acropolis?
Yeah, which is at Bawe.
Bawe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Later on in life, I went to Odogono Senior High School.
That's a high school.
Yeah, that's a
okay,
high
what
school.
course did you?
General Arts.
General Arts. Okay,
yeah.
so your relatives was government, government,
economics, literature, and French.
And French.
Yeah,
that was your electives. Okay. And what about your tertiary school? Have you been in the tertiary school?
Yeah, I went for an IT program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which school is that?
Blue Crest.
Blue Crest.
Yeah,
okay,
Blue
one
Crest.
of the best IT schools.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you learn about it?
Okay, I did network engineering.
Network engineering. Okay. How many years?
It was for, I did a mastermind class, so it was for 3 years, and later on did the IT as a general course.
Okay, so yeah, a degree holder.
Yeah,
now. Okay, let's move to this direction. As someone does you something that has really hit you before and you felt very painful within yourself?
As in?
As in like, as something really hurt you before?
Okay, well, yeah, this is reality.
Okay.
We've gone through a lot of things that happened to me.
Now what's that?
Well, to mention a few, I would say, somebody saying stuff about me I wasn't really interested in. Yeah, that would be it. And to be truthful, I don't really feel hurt by people's words.
Wow.
Because it depends on how I'm going to react to what you say.
Okay, you say you don't feel hurt what people say to you. We are humans and we are built to feel pain. We have emotions. But why are you trying to tell us that you are built to not get hurt by someone's words? You might feel it, but you decide not to mind the person. Or do you have another way of dealing with it?
Okay. If I allow myself for you to just hurt me by your words, that means you are controlling me.
Wow.
With your words.
Yeah.
You get it? So I'm supposed to decide how I feel.
Okay.
When somebody says something to me.
Okay.
You understand? So I don't get hurt by people's words.
You don't?
I don't choose to get hurt by people's words.
Okay,
it's solely my choice.
It's solely your choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move to this direction. We have so many issues that's happening in the world. We have so many problems. We have anger issues. We have poverty. I've been asking so many people who have been coming to sit on the seat that you are sitting on. We have anger issues. We have global warming. We have poverty. We have education. If you are being given the power to change certain things in the world, what problem will you choose?
Okay, well, I'm going to choose to change emotions.
Emotions.
Like anger issues and all that.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to
What will you do? What will you do?
because people are supposed to learn how to soak in certain things said to you. You understand? Like I said earlier on, I wouldn't like you to come from your world and come into my world and just say words on me and I have to react. If people were able to master their emotions and know how to control themselves, I don't think we'll be in the social distractions we have right now.
Okay, so give us 2 ways. If someone have to pass through that 2 ways, the person can be able to control himself when he's being angry. Just give us 2 ways if you have.
Okay, well, when somebody says something to you and you feel like this is supposed to hurt you, you can just listen to the person and breathe in.
Okay.
I think that.
So the first thing is breathing in.
Breathing in, and okay, I'm not going to react to this one.
Okay, that's the first one.
The first one, and the next one can be you choosing to give him words and be like, if he gives you words that are going to make you angry, you can go like, are you okay? Is everything fine with you? I think that's the best approach. People can go around your emotions when somebody gets you mad. You have to be able to control it.
Okay, someone gets you mad and
controlling it.
Okay, so I want to know much about you. Are you a person that if you are hungry, you breathe in and you do all those things that you are saying, or you have other things that you do?
Okay, well, that is what I do because I do meditation.
Okay.
Through my mantras and all that. That is how come I'm so relaxed anytime somebody tries to hurt me with their words.
Okay.
Because there have been several times people have tried, but they don't get me to be who I'm supposed to be.
Okay. Since you are in computer, networking engineering, all those things, have you decided to use your craft to help the world, or you just kept it down, making money out from it?
Okay, as of right now, when I was about to complete my course at Bluecrest, I told myself, I have been able to study this as a course, and everybody does that, study a course at school and try and look for some work to do. But I try to take some time for myself, to find myself. You understand? I wanted to really understand who Ekow as a person is.
Okay.
So I didn't really go into working all of a sudden. I didn't do that. I sat back, planned on how I can discover who Ekow truly is.
Okay, that's what you did.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's what you did. Okay, we have so many religions all over the world. We have Buddhism, we have Christianity, we have Akhenaten, Shiton, we have so many religions, Christianity, Islam. What religion do you belong to?
I don't belong to any religion.
Why not?
Because I believe religion is the division of every nation.
The religion is the division of every nation.
Every nation.
Okay. Why are you thinking that way?
Because, okay, well, if not for religion and the division it has brought, well, if I wasn't colonized by a Christian nation, I wouldn't have been a Christian.
Okay.
If you were not colonized by a Muslim nation, you wouldn't have been a Muslim. You understand?
Okay.
So if I haven't been colonized by any of these people, then what would I have been if none of these people came in the first place?
Okay, so who are you?
I'm Ekow Amponsah.
Ekow Amponsah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you bow to, anything that you lean on to give you hope and all those things?
The Creator.
The Creator.
The Creator.
Which Creator do you worship?
The Supreme Being.
Supreme Being.
Yeah, the Supreme Being.
How does it look? What the Supreme Being? What has it done for you to see, or have you felt?
Oh, he has done so much for me.
Okay, mention something.
So, because, let me make this example.
Okay.
I was traveling from Accra to Koforidua, and I sat in the car from my area to let's say, Pokwase. And not that I didn't have any money on me or anything, but it was like I went invisible to the mate.
Okay.
He didn't ask me for my fare. So I was like, is this a coincidence? Why didn't he ask me? And I deliberately didn't give to him.
Why?
Not that I wanted to see something. So then I went to sit in the car going to Koforidua.
Okay.
Again, I wasn't asked for my... So I was like, what is going on? Then I remembered I did some mantras previously and I was like, okay. Then the universe is actually responding to me.
Okay, what mantra did you do before not paying fare? Because the fuel prices is going on. When I go to Mass and all those things, they take me a lot of money. I want you to show me so that if I just recite that mantra, I'll be invisible for me to go anywhere I want.
It's not particularly the mantra.
Okay, what?
That is good. I believe in the law of attraction.
Law of attraction.
Okay. And getting what you want by not putting in much effort, by just attracting them to yourself.
How do you attract something that you want?
Well, it's in the mind.
Okay.
If, let's say, I want this phone I'm using now, I want to attract it, I can just...
Without not working?
No.
How will you attract it?
Just
let us
know how you attract.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Because right now I want to attract some AC over here. So
okay, this is how I went about one attraction thing I did the other time. I wanted a phone.
Okay.
So me wanting the phone, I started feeling like I was using it already.
Okay.
So anytime I'm going to bed, I envision myself using the phone.
Wow.
I was doing it continuously, and for a month, I was there, and out of nowhere, somebody called me and was like, hey, I'm trying to get some phones for some people, but would you be able to pick it up for me?
Okay.
So by going to pick up the phone for the person, I was able to get one phone, which I didn't buy.
That's free.
Just
picking up and
delivering it. It was for free.
Okay.
I didn't have to put in any effort, didn't have to bring any money. Then that is how I get what I get.
Okay, so won't you think like the person has already planned that he's going to let you pick the phone? Is it not something that just coincidentally happened?
Are you forgetting I started doing my attraction?
Okay.
So when I started attracting, it didn't coincidentally happen.
Okay.
I started envisioning it, seeing it in my dreams, and I woke up.
Because it has happened to me before. I was like, I wanted money. I was not having any money, and I was hungry. I wanted food to eat. And I was like, oh, so God, won't you send me any money on my phone? I believe that God can send me money on my phone through Momo. So I was walking downside the roadside, and I was talking. So before I realized, I just had a message on my phone, and I saw 50 CDs on my phone. And I was like, I've not asked anyone for money. But I just sat down and I remembered that I asked someone's money last 2 months. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe it's because I told God all those things. But before I sat down, I'm not specifying saying that God can't do it. God can do it because everything is possible for God. But I sat down and I really remembered that, I asked someone's money 2 months time. That's the money that has come. We did is it not coincidentally that happened?
Well, I don't believe in coincidence.
You don't believe in coincidence?
Because that attracts things to myself.
Attraction. Okay, the conversation is getting interesting. You can also try that at home. If you want to attract anything, you can attract the Ghana economy to be well. You can just attract so that the economy be well and all the leaders will change their mind so that we can live a peaceful life. The conversation is getting interesting. Let's go for a quick break. When we come back, the conversation continue. Stick and stay. If you just tune in, you are still watching the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview, and we are back from the commercial break. So without not wasting much time, we are talking about attraction. He said he wanted phone, he said he wanted money, he has attracted all. So without not wasting much time, just continue our conversation with Ekow. Okay, bro, we are back from the commercial break. I see a necklace around your neck. I asked earlier, is it good and it's silver? There's a symbol in it. What symbol is that?
That's the anchor.
That's the anchor. What does it stand for?
Anchor. When I anchor my faith down, like the Christians who say, you anchor your faith down and whatever will come.
You anchor your faith down to what?
To my supreme creator.
Okay, I want to know your supreme creator. That your supreme creator, what has it done for you to see? I asked you earlier on, but you were not able to tell me.
Okay, well, he's the reason I'm here.
Okay.
If not for him, I wouldn't be alive right now because he has given me the gift of life to still be around here.
Okay, you're a Christian, but you've been hurt. That's why you don't want to just say it.
Well, I wouldn't tie myself down to any religion.
It's not like religion. The way you are saying he has given you air to breathe, Christians also believe that God created everything.
They also believe in the supreme being, which is the same as what I'm talking about.
So you're a Christian, but you've been hurt.
I'm not a Christian.
Just tell me.
I haven't been hurt by anybody.
Have you been in church before?
Well, I have been in church.
What church?
I used to be a witness.
Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah, Jehovah's Witness.
Okay, can you enlighten me small about Jehovah's Witness?
Well, I wouldn't like to talk about this today because I'm not a witness.
You are not a witness, but you've been there before.
Yeah, but that's in the past. So
That is the past.
yeah, I would
Okay.
like to talk about them.
The way they are sounding and yeah. Do you have any idol that you worship?
Oh, I don't worship any idol. I pray
You pray.
and perform mantras. That's what I do.
Which type of prayer do you pray and how do you pray?
I pray like every other person will pray, like speaking to. You see, we have the inner man,
Okay.
and speaking to the inner man, it attracts whatever I want.
So do you pray? So that means you pray to your inner man.
You know, let me simplify this for you.
Okay.
There, I believe in the Supreme Being, and the Supreme Being.
The Supreme is God.
Is okay. I wouldn't give him God.
So what do you give him? Because we know that
I don't want to limit him to a thing or a
okay.
name.
So that Supreme Being is not limitation.
It's not limitation. It's supreme. So when you say supreme, I'm not limiting it to one particular name.
So God too is supreme.
Because okay, when you talk about God, you see, for me, I believe or I know there are names we call God.
Okay.
And there are like 99 names we call God. Some people have the tetragrammaton, they have the agla, they have numerous names for God.
Yeah.
So I can't limit God to.
Or don't you want to admit that the higher Supreme Being that you are saying, the English name is God. The Arabs call him Mahu, the Muslims call him Allah, Christians call him Jesus.
Or I wouldn't like to.
But to your own faith or to your own
I'll
way,
make it universal.
Supreme Being.
Yeah.
Okay.
Supreme.
So you say you pray to your inner man. How do you do that?
Well, by doing meditation.
Meditation.
Yeah.
The type of
mind breathing exercises.
Breathing.
Like closing my eyes, breathing, reciting some mantras, and that is.
Don't you go hungry when you do all
Oh
these
no,
things?
you don't go. You know, not eating is even better for our body.
So I want to get that feeling because you've been doing it. So if you sit down to meditate, breathing and all those things, how do you feel within yourself?
Okay, I'm on a path
Okay.
of
Which path?
enlightenment, enlighten my mind to a greater cause. And anytime I close my eyes to do these mantras and all that, I feel energy within me. So
Which energy do you feel?
I feel energy. I don't know how to explain it to you, but I feel energy within me. And that energy I feel, I pass it across my body. But I start from my pineal gland and I move it across my body.
Okay.
Yeah, that is how I do my prayers.
Your prayers and the mantra or not. The mantra, is it a recitation?
It's
Which language is that?
okay. We have the Om, which means God is good. The Om mantra where you do Om.
So does it mean that you are mentioning God's name in different languages?
That is why I told you I don't want to embody God as one figure like the.
So if you are starting, you mention, maybe God is this, God is love, God is good.
You see, I don't know how to put it to you right now because
they are words and words have meaning, so you have to explain.
It's vibration.
Okay.
You see, this whole universe we are in responds to vibration. You understand? So the vibration I'm going to do is saying something to the universe.
Okay.
Not necessarily saying words to the universe, but I'm vibrating to the universe.
Okay. So that's what you vibrate with the universe and all. Do you believe in heaven and hell?
Well, I believe heaven is a state of mind.
Heaven is state of mind. Which state of mind? This confused mind that sometimes roller coaster emotion. Is it what you're trying to tell us that it's
heaven is a state of mind because you choose, like I said previously, you choose to feel the way you want to feel.
Okay.
Maybe I'm going through some tough life situations and I don't know how that is going to be my hell. If I don't get a hold of myself and I behave anyhow, then I'm going to be miserable. But when I put heaven to myself, I know this is happening, but for a short time, it's eventually going to move.
That's your heaven and
hell.
hell.
That is my heaven and hell.
So what do you believe after death? What happened?
Well, I believe in rebirth, and I believe in the other world.
Okay, you believe in rebirth. Has someone died and you've seen the person before?
Died, like seeing a.
You say you believe in rebirth. Rebirth means reincarnation.
Reincarnation, yeah.
Have you seen someone who is dead and has come back?
I see entities, I see spirits, so I believe when
you see entities. Wow. The conversation is getting interesting and interesting. This guy said he has seen spirit before. We are going deeper into it because spirits are not seen with our naked eyes. But this guy is trying to let us know, Mr. Ekow, he's trying to let us know that you have seen spirits. Which spirit did you see? And what's the name of that spirit?
Well, I'm not seeing it with my physical eyes. I have visions.
Okay, I can tell you straight that you're a witch or wizard.
Yes, I would accept it. I would accept it, yes. There's nothing.
So describe what you saw with that your witch eye. That you specify yourself to be a witch. What eye did you see? And what's the spirit's name? What does the spirit do? And all those things.
When you have an encounter in your vision, you are not going to know the names, but I can tell you for a fact I've had encounter with like 5 different entities.
Is it fallen angels or?
Well,
angels?
There's this entity that worries most men.
What entity is that?
Soskubus. Whereby you have sleep, when you sleep, it comes to take your semen and you
is that thing very specifically true?
Yeah, it's very, very true. There's no.
That's called spiritual marriage.
There's not. I don't know how you people call it, but it's not spiritual marriage.
I think you said.
Soskubus is an entity that visits you when you sleep to take your semen.
To do what?
To give to his incubus or which other entity.
If he's a spirit and he's having everything, why can't he create sperms and give taking something? I don't believe in those things. Let me just dive in this. We have the Bodina ways. Last time I was interviewing a certain entrepreneur. He came here last time and he said he was having a friend. And the friend, anytime the friend eats different foods and he sleeps, the semen come out when he wakes up from bed. The semen come out. And also, learning and research has made us know that we have wet dreams. Sometimes the person has been watching pornography, the person has been doing sort of things, the person has not been sleeping well. And God has also made it in a way that our sperm gland have to be full. And when it's full, it has to just come out by itself. That's why if you're having a concubine or a girlfriend, a wife, anyhow you have to describe it. When you feel like having sex, you have to go to that person and just do it. But we that we are single and decided not to just mingle with any person, sometimes you feel when you sleep, you will see your semen on it because you've not been giving it out or bringing it out pregnant. So it will find its way up. So it come out maybe the way you sleep. Maybe some people when they sleep on top of their stomach. Some people when the way they sleep, sometimes you can see. But the way you're saying incubus and all those things, I'm just confused.
Okay, when you sleep, there are, like you just said, sometimes you haven't had an affair with a woman for some time and it will come out. But when you sleep and in your dreams or something, you will see a woman coming to you, a very nice woman or somebody you know around you.
Okay, I believe in subconscious and conscious.
Well,
it plays back.
This world is two-sided.
Okay.
There's a physical reality and there's a spiritual aspect of this whole world.
Okay.
And you can't bound it to only the physical aspect.
Okay.
This thing I'm talking about, the Soskubus, they actually want your semen to impregnate their own entities outside to get babies. Okay. You understand? So if you are not going to look at it from that perspective that I slept, I had my semen was overdue and it had to come out and all that. That's another one. But I'm trying to make you understand. There are entities who come for our semen and use it for their own reproduction.
Okay, in the other world. They come into it physically, take it to the spiritual world. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, they like mentally get you feeling you are having an affair with a woman. And before you realize,
so that spirit did the spirit show you the solution to that?
No, well, it didn't come to show me. I was having a problem because when I was young, I wasn't into women too much. And mistakenly,
it has been coming.
I invoked it into my space.
Okay, so does it mean if you involve yourself or have an affair with a woman, that thing won't happen to you?
Well, it depends.
Because they have married men who still have dreams.
It's not okay. Well, if you call it weird dreams,
If
you call it weird dreams, it's another thing.
Okay.
And there's another one whereby the entity will come and try and take your semen for their own reproduction.
Then I think if you are being covered, because I'm a believer of Christ, if you are being covered by Christ, Christ is the supreme being, like the way he specified. He protects and all, guide you all. So God won't allow that entity to come. That's what I believe.
Okay, well, but God has done his creation.
Okay.
We don't have to expect God to always come and intercede in our daily life.
Okay.
if you have your own prayer, you do. You see, I'm not a Christian, but I use the Psalms.
You use the Psalms.
I use
And
the
I
Psalms.
said you're a Christian,
No,
but you've been hurt.
see,
Now,
look at something. There are secrets in all the religion,
okay.
but because of the division in it, you are only centered on one.
Okay, so why are you using the Psalms?
I use the Psalms, I use the Torah, I use
why do you use the Psalms?
The Quran, I use any other book.
I'm interested in the Psalms. Why are you using the Psalms?
Because
Is it your book?
No, it's not my book.
Then why are you stealing something from
There
them?
was knowledge, there's knowledge in that book.
There are knowledge in that book.
You see, I have a friend, he said something one time. He said, the Bible is used like a book to some of the Christians. And if you don't know how to use it as a tool, you will just be reading like a storybook. You understand?
Okay.
If you are using it as a tool, you are going to know, okay, if I do this and this with this Bible, I'm going to get this. If I do this and this with this Torah, I'm going to get this.
Okay, the Bible that we believe as a holy book that was inspired by God to write, you are using it as a tool.
Yes, I'm using it as a tool.
As a tool,
like
the way you are using your phone.
Because it's supposed, that is how, if you are going to understand it to a certain level, the Bible is supposed to be a tool to be used, not a book to be read.
Okay, the Psalms, what do you use the Psalms to do?
Well, okay, let me put this one here. Let's say I am traveling to a place, and I don't know where I'm going, and for the 24 hours...
How can you travel and you don't know where you are going?
Let's say I'm going to a new place, I haven't been there before.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
That's the first time I'm going there.
Okay.
And I want my safety within the first 24 hours of myself. There's a psalm I will read before going on that trip.
Okay. Now you talk about the Quran. The Quran, to what do you use? Do you use the Arabic words that are there, or you translate into English?
Yeah, I can't read Arabic. I translate it.
And you say you use another book?
Yeah, the Torah and all that.
The Torah, okay. Yeah. Okay. It's very, very cool that you are sharing your knowledge and your mysteries and everything over here. Okay, as a human being like you, we have morning routine. What's your morning routine?
My morning
routine.
Okay, when I wake up in the morning, I meditate.
That's what you do?
When I meditate.
You don't take your bath, you don't brush?
Oh, the first thing I do is meditate.
Meditate.
After meditation, I water my plants. Okay. After I take my shower, I start my day.
Okay, as a human being, we've been fueled by words and all those things. What keeps you going? What motivational word that you are very tied to that keeps you going?
Well, God is the greatest.
That's what keeps you going.
That's what
every day.
Every day. That's what
okay. The conversation has been very, very interesting, and we are coming to the end of this interview. So I'm going to ask him just one question that we just wrap up the conversation. Okay. Right now, the world is so much in chaos. A lot of people need money. A lot of people need good marriages. A lot of people want to pursue their dreams, their careers, and all those things. A lot of people need so many things to do in the world, but they are not able to do. I want you to look into the lens of the camera. Advise someone who is downhearted. Advise someone who don't know what to do with his life. Advise someone who has been down. The person has been disappointed by someone. I just want you to look into the camera, just 50 seconds, and just tell those people something.
Okay. All the answers you are looking for is inside you. There's not any other place. God has put everything, the Supreme Being has put everything inside you. So don't let any other thing get to you. Look within. That's
all. Okay, he said what? Look within. Look within yourself. Find yourself. Find what you can do for yourself. Know what to do for yourself. And also believe that you can what? You can do it. I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle, aka what? Mankind. The conversation has become very interesting. And what I need from you is just to learn something from it. Just add it to your life. Don't just watch this interview for watching sake, or because you have a data or you feel like watching it. Watch it and learn something from it. That's the main purposely and the main reason why we are telecasting Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. For you to be educated, entertained, and also to be informed. Thank you very much. I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle. If you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please subscribe. It's Flamboyant Lifestyle. Let a brother, a sister, uncle, auntie, any person that is closer to you, let that person subscribe to Flamboyant Lifestyle. God richly bless you. Anything that you do, do it with clean heart, good mind, and stay focused. Bye-bye.